Hey, welcome to another What's in the Box. This should have been done either yesterday or the day before, but I am back today. So, anyhow, please subscribe, comment, and share out this content if you like it. Make sure you comment and let us know you like it, and any questions or blah, blah, blah. Tonight at 8 p.m., I wrote this show up for Creators Outlet yesterday on 2/22/22, and it's episode 222, and it's got two guests, Dojo Code Comics and Tail End Studio. Because if you back a physical tier on both those campaigns, you will get a limited edition exclusive print. So here we are. No glasses today. Got my Flash hat on. My lady bought me a Flash Justice League animated figure yesterday. I'm not sure if I'm keeping it or if it's going back to the store. And she bought me two of the Batman 3 Jokers figures by accident. And then I accidentally ran over one of them with my wheelchair. Not the actual figure, just the packaging. So I'm going to be opening that figure and displaying them someplace when this gets straightened out. But these came in the other week, yet again from Comic Book Shopping Network and the Rick Funk crew, Dash and Andy mostly, and a few from Rick. This first one is Defiant Genesis #1 from October of '93. This was an exclusive Comic Fest '93 Philadelphia, Comic Fest Philly, from 1993. This was kind of like an illustrated prose, like the backstory of the Defiant universe. It's the first Defiant comic, and it was an exclusive to that Comic Fest. Pretty cool looking. Defiant. I've got a silver foil variant of the prelude of Death Watch 2000 Hybrids #2. It's not. It says #2 in Little Dragon that I'm going to show you in a second. But it's actually the second part of the story. They did the same. Neil did the same thing with these as they ended up doing with the Superman books. What's in the box? Hail Frog G, good to see you, brother. Just some cool back issues, filling in stuff that I like to read. So there is the prelude to Death Watch 2000, the Hybrids issue. This is the silver foil variant. It's part 2 of that prelude story from Continuity Comics. Anytime I see a continuity or a Defiant book, I used to have them all. And I want them all again because I forget what it was, so I want to read it all. I'm a big Superboy and the Legion fan, and a Legion of Superheroes fan, of course. First teen book I ever bought. This is issue 240. And followed by issue 241. And issue 203. This is the first appearance of the Fatal Five, the best villain group ever in the Legion, as far as I'm concerned. Oh yeah, Neil Adams cover. What do you want? It's still great stuff. This is a Superboy starring the Legion of Superheroes, number 202. It was 100 pages for only 60 cents. It's got some Superboy and the Legion stories, and then, some Legion solo stories. But you used to get like 100 pages for 60 cents. Now 100 pages is like, $25. This is a adventure comics featuring Superboy and the Legion with the original Invisible Kid. Another adventure comics, Legion and Superboy. An adventure comics starring Aquaman. Hey, I'm crippled. I can't swim. He's a superhero as far as I'm concerned. And this is a tight Phantom Stranger. Now, I was always a big fan of the mystical characters from DC back in the day. Love Deadman, Phantom Stranger, Dr. Fate, and a slew of others. Constantine. They were supposed to make a Phantom Stranger omnibus that was going to include all of his series, including like all the backup stories he was in other books and everything. And then they pulled it, which pissed me off. But this issue is in phenomenal condition. And it's got Deadman coming out of a tombstone. I mean, this is one that I might consider, getting graded. I don't do that very often, but a Micronauts number 6. Love the Micronauts. My favorite toy as a kid. And this I always saw, but I never found and never got, and I never got into the Vertigo series. But this is the first appearance of Shade the Changing Man from the 70s. I was always like, oh, that looks cool. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And I still have to read it, but And this is The Rocketeer by Dave Stevens. Introduction by Harlan Ellison from 1985. It's all 5 chapters of the Rocketeer story from Dave Stevens, the original. Nice. Square bound. Very nice book. And since I'm a child of the 70s, what was the coolest sci-fi show in the 70s? That's right. It was Battlestar Galactica. And I was just watching this the other night. It doesn't look it because it's just in, plastic, and it's all wrinkled. The plastic's a little wrinkly. You might be able to see some of that in the thing. The book is pristine. I got to talk to some people about top loaders for these treasury books, because I would rather put a treasury book in a top loader than, a magazine bag and board that it's really not going to fit. But I'm happy to have one of these back again. I had one of these for the longest time. It got very well loved. But that's the what's in the box for today. Tonight, of course, I'll be sitting down with Dojo Kun and Bionic Bro from Tail End Studio. And following that will be the Seanzilla Art Show at 11 p.m. Eastern, like it is every Wednesday night. Yes, I know I'm going up against the Bogan Bancroft. And most of my friends on the Twitterverse are all over there. I know a lot of people watch it, check it out after the fact. Like our friend Lorenzo, one of the wrenches on the team here. And tomorrow is going to be a new book run through with Thomas and I on OK Boomer. This week was Thomas's pick, and that'll be 8-ish p.m. tomorrow. Everything is Eastern Standard Time, and Thomas will tell us what a letdown the Chattanooga Comic Con was. So until next time, peace, love, read a comic book, and CG forever.